Hey what's guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to talk about this, and if you're thinking about buying this or picking this up, why you might not want to get this, even though it may be a bargain. Long story short, this thing is going to kill your batteries. I mean permanently, not drain them. So let's talk a little bit about this. This is the Flex floodlight system. So if you want to know more on why you shouldn't do that, stick with us. So this right here is a Flex 24 volt cordless battery powered floodlight system. I think the model number is FX-5131. And then when this thing first came out, I think it was going for about 100 and something, maybe close to 200 bucks. And then fairly recently, or not too long ago, a lot of the Lowe's, which where these were being sold at, started clearing these out. So people started finding these things for like 80 bucks, 90 bucks. I think at even some of the stores around us, I think I found them between like 40 and 60 bucks. I think I even may have posted some of the deals. Anyways, the point is, Flex has been lowering and clearing this out, and they may have a reason for doing that, obviously, but let's tell you a little bit more about our experience. So we have a few of these, obviously, because we found the deals and we picked up several of them. And then in a more recent project, we used them longer than we had anticipated, or we were there at the project for longer than we anticipated, over a few days, so we just never pulled the batteries out between some of the days. Long story short, what we found out, one of the lights that were at the top, one that you'd have to climb up to pull it down, we just never did that. And then one day we came back to it, maybe I want to say after about a week, and then what we noticed is that it just wouldn't turn on anymore. So initially we thought, okay, the light's probably dead, or the battery's probably dead, and the light's probably dead. So we just, try to figure out what happens if you put a new battery on there. So we put a new battery on there and the battery works. What that means is this battery, which is the battery, as you can see here, it hasn't really been abused by any means, is actually permanently dead. And when you put it on the charger, all it does is blink and say it can't charge the battery. So that seems to be a problem. So, we started Googling around and asking around. It seems like this is a known or common problem with this particular light. I think there's maybe some guy on the channel, maybe someone named Brandon or something like that, I can't remember the exact username, who had this exact issue, but it's not just myself and this other guy. It's just, it seems like it's a common issue with this light. So what that usually means is that even though the light is off, it is still draining energy. It may not be high amount of energy, but phantom draw that's just low enough that it just keeps pulling the voltage or the power out of the battery, and eventually the battery sometimes may not even be able to detect it and can't even shut off the drainage. The BMS can't protect it. So what happens is it just drains too low that the battery just becomes dead. So a lot of the batteries, especially power tool batteries like this, a lot of them will have what they call BMS, or battery management systems, that are inside the batteries that protect the batteries in multiple conditions. Some of the most popular ones being over voltage, high temperature, over discharge type thing. So in this case, it does not protect against over discharge somehow, and then the battery was so far over discharge you can't even pushing the button, no lights, sticking on the charger, nothing. So I know this battery was good mainly because before we left, it had about 2 to 3 bars. Because usually when you're turning stuff off, you can usually tell, just do a quick check and see how much is left. So we came back to it and it's dead. So that's the first problem we've had with, I would say, mainly the Flex type system with the batteries, mainly because the batteries have generally been pretty good. And lucky for us, it was a 5.0 battery and not one of, let's say, the 10 or the 12s or the stack packs, right? Because those batteries are more expensive. Don't get me wrong, these are expensive, but this thing is a battery killer. You put a brand new battery on here or a different battery, it works fine. I didn't want to test it too far to kill another battery, but the point is, if you have this tool and you're going to walk away for the day, I would just pull the battery out. That's the easy way to put it. If you don't want to buy this for that reason, I would not buy it, obviously, because it's going to be a battery killer. But with just a little bit of, I don't know, discipline and just turning it off, just take the battery out and you'll be fine. Come back next day, put it in. That's pretty much what we should have done. So like I mentioned, some of the other ones that we have, we weren't gone that long, or we've been swapping those out. So that works fine. I don't know if this particular one is just the dud, but it seems common enough that it seems to be a known issue. And if Flex is watching this, what they should probably do is do a recall and just replace all these lights or something like that. And I'm gonna see how they do the warranty on this. So we're gonna do a warranty claim on this battery, since, you know, obviously I don't even think the company's been around 5 years, or the brand, to see if they can warranty this, especially with the founder's lifetime warranty that they've been touting to get more sales. So we'll see how that goes. But if you want to know anything from this video, the point is, if you have this light and you're not going to use it for like the rest of that day, just pull the battery out and then walk away. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. For us, it's been a huge learning lesson. And Flex, I think you should definitely fix this light, recall it, replace it, whatever. Anyways, hopefully it helped you guys out. Have a great day, get back to work, and we'll see you guys next time.